Thanks, Ian, and I'd really like everyone to thank Ian for organising all this. Well done. And also to the National Park staff and Jeff Luscombe for giving us permission for this event to occur. I know we've got a wide representation of different clubs here, and that's reflective of Wilf's contribution across the totality of bushwalking, not only in Sydney, New South Wales, but also Australia. And he did serve at high office at Bushwalking Australia. And we have the current Vice President here somewhere. Now, the reason why we picked this spot is that this was one of the spots that Wilf did say he wanted his ashes to be scattered from. And this was his country. He spent a long time ferreting out the old Aboriginal routes, the routes that were passed on to the early explorers, and then the stockmen and the miners. And particularly this Narrowneck feature, he spent hundreds of person days finding passes that had been long forgotten and then writing them up and leading parties to come out and redo them again. So he generated immense value, often with some apocryphal stories, a lot of humour and some whimsy along the way. And a little bit of the whimsy, you see the impoundment down there. I think most people would know that Wilf actually had the record for the largest number of fines for going where you're not supposed to, and the largest number of unpaid fines. So yeah, he was a man of many characteristics, big in spirit, big in heart, big in service, often controversial, but deliberately so. Developing arguments and using Hegelian logic, and he rejoiced in having a controversial dialogue with people. And I'd just like to pass on one Wilf story. On his last attendance at a Confederation meeting, he got a lift home with Dave Trinder, and on the way home, it was only a couple of weeks before he died, he said, "You know, Dave, there's a secret pass out here at the end of Narrowneck, but I'm not going to tell anyone where it is." So all of you go back and try and figure out where it is, because that would give him the greatest joy to think there are people trying to find the pass and then leading trips to show it to other people.
The people's flag is deep and square, we struggle off down out the day, and it is through stiff and cold, the light one night is every fold, then raise the sky, stand alive, we share the living life, for cowards, winch and traitors here, will be the red flag flying here. Uncovered while we roll, you bear it onward till we fall. From dungeon dark or gallows grim, you soon shall be our fighting game. There's the stars and die, in sin will live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here.
And he was a rebel, and that's a rebel song.
That's right. I think his last big action was down. Yay ho! Farewell, Wilf.
Yeah.